The easiest way to overcome bad deals is with new, better deals. We must determine your pillars of business. Now, business pillars are core areas of a business that you believe maximize success. So we begin by making a list of core areas that your business needs to operate successfully. Now, once you have the list, we're going to rank the items in the list in order of importance for your business. And then we will decide on how best to implement each one in your business. Now, I'm not going to pause here. I'm going to give you an example so that you understand what I'm talking about. Now, the effective pillars in real estate investing are these, okay? They are the rule of 56. 25 mail pieces a week. Okay, this determines that we are marketing, we are sending letters, we are getting the message out to at minimum 25 people that we have determined may be a motivated seller. Now, one of my favorite lists to mail to in this current market are properties that were acquired in 2020, 2021 and early 2022 before rates started rising. You see, if we can step into existing properties where there's now no equity, okay? They bought the property for $400,000 2 years ago at the height of COVID, but they got a 2.75% rate, but now that house is only worth $400,000. They bought it at $400,000, it spiked to $550,000. They didn't sell it. Now it's worth $400,000, but they got a 2.75% loan, which means we can step into that loan, simply take over the payments, rent it out, and then just collect the cash flow without coming out of pocket with any cash. So who you mail to is really critical to the results of your mailing. Now, in all marketing, we always want to make sure that we have a strong, what's called message to market match. Please write that down. Message to market match. So we're mailing to a motivated seller market, which we will then follow up with outbound phone calls, okay? The rule of 56 KPIs, that's key performance indicators, do not work as effectively if you are not making outbound dials. Now, this is not make the phone call, get the voicemail, leave a message, we checked the box, we made a phone call. No, these are connections. I need you to physically talk to 25 motivated sellers a week, okay? Now, the networking events. These could be phone meetings, face-to-face meetings with title companies, foreclosure attorneys, contractors. This could be other real estate investors, real estate agents. These people will be part of your power team and help keep your deal flow stacked. And you always want to stay in contact with other movers and shakers in your local real estate market. Now, the movers and shakers are about to get a lot easier to find because anybody who has not been running their real estate business for profit is going to have to pull back on their ad spends. You're going to see and hear less radio spots and television spots from your local competitors. Wholesalers right now are almost eliminated from existence because they can't sell the properties that they've been identifying because the investors who have been buying them have no way to sell them because the market isn't buying fixed up properties that are for sale. In fact, many of you that bought properties in 2020, 21, and you've been renovating them, right now you are having a hard time getting those assets sold because you bought them based on values 8 months ago and they're not worth that anymore. And so you're sitting here going, well, good grief, what do? I got a loan I got to pay off. I've got monthly payments I got to make. You got to get those properties rented out. You got to get cash flow coming in. And you don't stop. The easiest way to overcome bad deals is with new, better deals. Okay? I've seen too many investors where they come into some headwinds in the market and they go, oh my goodness, the sky is falling. I've got all these expenses and my properties aren't selling. What am I going to do? The solution, surprisingly, buy more at today's market prices using today's strategies that work, which are seller financing, subject to, lease with option, contract for deed, all of the creative strategies that have been useless in the last 36 months are suddenly all in vogue once again. So you can't sell off properties now that you are upside down in, rent those out to offset the cost of capital, go buy new. And then between the new, it'll settle out. You'll be net positive and you'll start cash flowing on the new inventory. Now, as the market cycles and comes back around, and you'll know when the market starts coming back around because the feds will start reducing interest rates, making affordability more available to the masses. When the masses can afford to buy things is when the market goes back up, okay? It's cyclical, you guys. We're not experiencing anything right now that we weren't anticipating, that we were surprised is happening. We've been watching and getting ready for these trends.